Ha, you hear the chickens in the back. Oh, boy. Oh. Technical difficulties. Hopefully that's not how the day goes. Como ça va, YouTube? Hopefully the day gets better after that. But today we're doing a Shed Wars update and a greenhouse update. So, if you look in the back, that's tomatoes. It's not marijuana. Lord. The people always ask me, you growing weed in the greenhouse? I tell them, no. Because I can get as much as $2 a pound for tomatoes, but you get 2 years of plant for weed here. So I don't do well over there with the jail. So no, we're gonna grow tomatoes. Tomatoes taste better too. But let's turn you around and show you what we got. All right. So before I forget, so I don't get fussed at by that angry little man. Shed Wars tip: when you're growing in a greenhouse, especially something as compact as this, you want to use an indeterminate variety tomato. That way you can single stem it and grow up the strings that you have hanging. So what we're gonna do, let's show you right here. Boy, them roosters just want to talk. You see, that's a sucker. We're gonna prune that off. So all the suckers, pretty much, unless you want to leave it 2 plants, you remove the suckers from the plants, and then we'll just grow up the strings. You can either wrap them, use tomahawks. Got a couple different things I'm going to share to show. But yeah, it's full. And the reason it's full is because this bad boy is ready to be planted. Finally. It didn't take near as long as I thought it would. I was thinking about using the aluminum foil on the tops, like Mr. CB does on these, because I don't have the lids. Not sure yet if I will or not. My queen is off today, so there's a good possibility that I'll be working all day in the yard. That's all once a month yard work. It needs it a lot today, so but it will be planted. Will be planted no matter what. It's time. And I'll be using the suckers out the other greenhouse to plant these buckets out. We'll do a video on it. So, excuse me. So the reason I wanted to do this video this morning is because to show you it looks overly grown and the plants look beautiful and all that. But either today or tomorrow, probably later tonight, I will be pruning all these plants, and probably half of the foliage that's on them will be going. And that's, one of the main things. I'm way late on a lot of it, and the plants might suffer a little bit because I wanted to keep the suckers to use for replanting in the other greenhouse. But I wanted to do this video to be able to show everyone how it looks before, and then I'll do an after video at some point, probably for next week. But the flowers are setting in really good. Flowers all over, and we excited. Oh man, it's been a while since we've grown hydroponically, almost 2 years. Now I know you're gonna say, but the ones in the back don't have strings. That's right. These right here, and the same on the far other side, they don't have strings. These are Amelia tomato plants, and they're a determinate / indeterminate variety tomato. So what we're gonna do is hang some fence up along the top, and the thought process with that is once it really starts getting hot, I want to have access to the sides to be able to let the air come through. Hopefully by the time that happens, the Amelias will be petering out, and we'll be able to take them all down and get that all taken care of and out the way, and it'll give a little more room for the airflow. I didn't want to have, I wanted to use the space as useful as possible, but I also wanted to have a setup to where the airflow would be a little bit better when it came time for that. So that was the thought process with that. So the raised beds in the back, we're still having issues, still working on the pump process. I do have it set up right now to be able to water with a water wand and a hose, and it does okay, but we're trying to get it set up to where it'll work on timers and blah blah blah. So probably Thursday I'll do an update on that, and we'll be able to see what's going on with that. Anyway, we got the secret seed challenge for the gladiator event through Shed Wars. That's going to be getting, probably tomorrow is going to get posted. Myself and Grow Something with Jeff were on the opposite team, and we got put with this to trade off the seed. So 4 o'clock in the morning, people passing like that. People need to go to bed. Anyway, but that's what it is. South Louisiana, about 4:30 in the morning, about 60 degrees. We're looking at about 75 degrees for a high. You gotta love it. The only bad thing, another month and a half is going to be 100-degree highs. Not to love. But if you missed it last night, go out and check the live stream we did. Probably about 25 minutes into it. It's only an hour and a half. John with Will It Grow and Jan with Simply Jan Homestead came on. Messed up again and had some really good information that was shared, and talking about the greenhouse, why we do it, the raised beds, just really good information. So if you get some time, you feel bored, and we made a lot of fun of John, put him in some uncomfortable spots, and got a really good joke on him that's gonna be shared in the next SmackDown video. But y'all have a good one. Y'all grow that later.